Hello, and welcome to another special edition of Rin Reads What's in My Bag. So I was in the city this weekend and I decided to go to the bookstore, which is always dangerous. I'm actually really impressed with myself. I did not go as crazy at the real bookstore as I did last time I was there. So this time it's only a small bag instead of a large one. Last time I was there, it was one of those like, you can get our like special membership that gives you 10% off for a year, etc., perks. And basically I was buying enough that the card almost paid for itself on the first purchase. So I'm like, well, I have it for a year, so I might as well use it. So you will probably see a lot of Indigo purchases this year just because I want to get my 10% from my card and like all of those perks. So we'll start with my Indigo bag. I did also pick up some secondhand books and some books at Costco. Costco can be a great place to get books. So I originally went for a specific book, Prince Charming, and they didn't have it. It wasn't in stock. I was actually really sad that they didn't have it. So I made myself happy by getting other books. So the first one I got is Blaine for the Win. Once again, kind of like Kiss and Tell. It's got a really fun color aesthetic. Also, there was a bookstagrammer who basically said that they loved this book. So I thought, why not try it? It's new. It just came out, I think, this month. Earlier this month? I may be wrong. Here I am wasting time. Yeah, it just says text copyright 2022, so it doesn't say what month. Sometimes in the Sweet Valley books, they actually tell you what month the copyright was. So anyways, I'm pretty sure this is like a brand new release. And so yeah, super excited to try that out. I got Some Girls Do. This was a book that just, once again, the color aesthetic, I liked it. I don't know why I decided to get it. I just did. I'm really going into this one blindly. We'll see. And then my third one is I got a graphic novel. I have not read graphic novels for quite a while. I used to read a lot of graphic novels as well as manga and manhwa. So it was kind of fun going back into the graphic novel world. So there's been a lot of hype for the new Netflix series Heartstopper, which comes out this month. And so they kind of had like a big display of it in the bookstore. And I was like, oh, right, that's right. Heartstopper is coming out this month. And so I decided to pick up volume 1 just because I kind of wanted to see the source material of what the Netflix series was going to be based on. So yeah, I got that. That was my Chapters haul. Then after I went to Chapters, I went to a movie. And right beside the movie theater is a secondhand store. And so it's one that I've been to a couple times. And so I went once, got a few books, went a second time, did not get as many books. I don't even know if I got any books that day. I think I maybe got a couple. But the biggest thing is I was like, oh, they probably don't have anything new. But I'm here, why not? I'm so glad I did go because they must have restocked their children's section and some of their other sections because there were things that I had never seen the last time I was there. So yeah, I was kind of excited. They had Sweet Valley Twins #4, so super excited. I've been missing this one. With this book, I now have books 1 to 16 through, so I'm starting to get there. I actually did a total, and of just the regular books, not including the super editions or super thrillers or Magna editions, I have over half of just the regular serial of Sweet Valley Twins. So super exciting about that. I'm getting there. I will have my Sweet Valley Twins collection. I'm like so excited about that. Noises that you're hearing are probably my dog playing with his toy puzzle. Sorry about that. I got another Animorphs book, Animorphs 5. I don't have as many Animorphs. I haven't been as like trying as hard, but I've just kind of been like grabbing them, especially from like the cheaper places. Not so much the more expensive used bookstores, but like the cheaper ones, just because it's like, they're cheap. I might as well. Then I just about died. If you've been following my book reviews, you know that I am in love with Martin Godfrey. He has been one of my favorite authors since childhood, and I literally, like, my jaw hit the floor to see that there was not just one, but two Martin Godfreys. So here she is, Miss Teeny Wonderful. I've already reviewed this. I reviewed it with the other cover. This cover goes along with some of the books that I have, because there was 2 different cover releases, and so half of my books are with this cover, half of the books are with the other cover. So this one now matches the ones that are part of this cover series. I don't care that I already own it. I couldn't leave it. I could not in good conscience walk away from Martin Godfrey, because these are so hard to find. I don't know. I will either just keep both editions of it, or maybe I'll give it away or something, because like, honestly, one of my favorite books. I was really hoping that I would find the purple cover of It Seemed Like a Good Idea at the time. Unfortunately, they didn't have it, but they did have Please Remove Your Elbow from My Ear. This is a book that I have not read. So really, I've only read the Carolyn Wally series. It Seemed Like a Good Idea at the time, and the Van Darien Incident. So those are the only Martin Godfrey books that I've read. So this is one that I've never read, and I'm kind of excited. I am not sure if it will be set in Canada like all of my other favorite Martin Godfreys, but one can hope. And then they had the novelization of The Next Karate Kid. This was another, I can't just walk away from this, but I already own it. It was in really good condition, like really good condition. So a part of me was like, this might be better condition than the one that I own. So I might swap it if it is a better condition than the one I already own. Also, I will figure out something to do with it, but I couldn't leave it there, especially when it was like $1.60. So I snagged it. And then I moved to the young adult section, and I found the hardcover of Sun by Lois Lowry. I love Lois Lowry so much. I was obsessed with her books growing up. The Giver, man, I love that book. And so this is part of the Giver series. This is the final book in the Giver series, Sun. Oh man, I just reread these books over this summer, and I'm feeling really emotional about this book right now. So I have wanted to be getting the hardcovers of this series, and I couldn't believe that I found it at a thrift store in really good condition, hardcover, still has the dust jacket, everything. So I guess my goal will now be to try and find the rest, so The Giver, Gathering Blue, and Messenger in this style hardcover edition. We'll see. I love The Giver. The Giver is an amazing book. Gathering Blue is okay. I do enjoy Gathering Blue, but to me that one was a little like, Messenger, I will get around to like reviewing these, and I have feelings about Messenger. That is one book that I have a lot of feelings about. And then Sun, it ties it all together, and anyways. A lot of people don't know that the Giver universe continues past the Giver, because the Giver is one that we study in school. I think some teachers still use it as a novel study. I don't know for sure, but it definitely was used as a novel study when I went through. And I love it. I love it. And so yeah, a lot of people see the end of The Giver and are like, and it's kind of one of those up in the air endings where it doesn't really explain what happens, and they think that it ends there, but it doesn't. If you get through to the end, you know exactly what happened at the end of The Giver. So just saying. And then there's this book series by Tamar Pierce. So I have a friend named Alana, and she's actually named after this book series, and I've never read them. And so I decided that since it was there at the thrift store, I was like, I'll try it, I'll buy it. So I got Song of the Lioness, and we'll see how that is. Apparently they're really good books. That's what I've heard. And then I was at Costco, and there were a couple books that I had kind of been eyeing at the bookstore, but then was like, even with 10% off, I don't really want to. So I got In a New York Minute, and I absolutely love that the Costco price is less expensive than the American cover price. So I'm always complaining about how books are so much more expensive in Canada. And so I was thrilled that I was able to get this one. So yeah, super excited. And then, sorry, not sorry. So I don't think these ones fit into like the young adult fiction, which is what I usually read. I think that this is just like regular fiction. So we'll see. Which was kind of one of the reasons that I was kind of like, do I want to spend money on them? Because a lot of times I actually really don't enjoy adult books. I don't like them. I can't explain it. Which is why I read a lot of young adult fiction. So yeah, this one is about a couple that meets in New York, and then this one, yeah, they're both kind of romancy type things. So we'll see. Hopefully they're good. Anyways, that's what is in my bag this weekend, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited about finding that Lois Lowry hardcover. Super excited about the Martin Godfrey, and excited about reading a bunch of books. So I'll see you next time.